What's up, Huff and Puff Sports Buzz? Stacey Hough, president of Huff Nation Sports. Chad the Bar. We're going to start the show in a minute. We got some stuff back here behind us right here that says Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. Can y'all see it? Because really, we can't. When we look right here, we really can't see it. A lot of stuff happening in the world of sports. We hadn't been here in about 2-3 weeks. Bojangles Bash took place. Good basketball over there. We get to that in a minute. We hit the music. Okay, we got to turn my phone out first of all.
I hear.
Yeah.
Speaker works.
Yeah, now we can go ahead and get ready. We're gonna start the music and start the show, Chad. We're ready. I'm gonna reintroduce myself right again and you, yourself.
And who are you?
I'm Stacey Huff, the Huffster.
And who am I?
Chad the Barber.
The Buff.
Hey! For the last time in 2018, we're not on next week. Chick-fil-A Classic. I'll be announcing these games. He'll be cutting hair and doing all kind of good stuff at a new location.
At the new location.
We gotta talk about that too. New location. Welcome. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. It's a Wednesday, so it must be Huff and Puff Sports Buzz right here on Free Thinkers Radio. 30 plus shows in the can. We got some more. Go to YouTube, check out some of the old shows. Welcome into this show. Stacey Huff, president of Huff Nation Sports. My man Chad the Barber, right there. He's the Puff part of it. I am still.
We're gonna change it next year to Stacey Huff and the Buff.
The Buff, because he's in the gym. Because you work out. He rode past a gym, so now he's cut up like that.
The Buff. I'm gonna start throwing parties at the gym.
It is late December. We're about a week or so before Christmas, so this is the last show of the year. We're gonna call this the last ride for 2018 episode of Huff and Puff Sports Buzz Chat. We got some folks that maybe having their last ride. I know the coach of the Eagles already had his last ride. He got fired. Debo Samuels has played his last game in South Carolina. He's not playing in the bowl game. His last ride is
the coach of the Eagles.
Yeah, you fired him a couple. I'm sorry. The Packers. Pardon me. My bad. The Packers.
Like, man,
the Packers. Mike McCarthy got fired.
I thought I was late.
No, I'm late. I said Eagles.
Like, what?
Because I do want to talk about the Eagles, but we get to that in a minute. I'm ahead of myself. Mike McCarthy got fired. Did Aaron Rodgers have something to do with it? I don't know. Anyway.
He had to. He's out.
Who? Last ride. You mentioned some people before we went on.
Last ride?
Last ride.
I think it's the last ride.
Who's last ride?
Breeze.
You think just Drew Brees last ride? He looks good.
He better get
last chance to win MVP, I think.
Yeah, last ride. The team gonna fall apart after this year.
Well, they looking good right now. You said Phillip Rivers might be.
Phillip Rivers is his last ride.
I think one of those two guys or Mahomes, one of those three wins the MVP this year.
I don't know if the Chargers going to do it these last two.
They're 11-3. They're 11-3.
I don't know if they can do it.
A lot of people think the Chargers are the most balanced team in the league because of the defense led by Pro Bowler Melvin Ingram, former Gamecock. Yes. 4 Gamecocks got named to the Pro Bowl. So if I can name them, Jared Cook, former Gamecock tight end.
Okay.
Pro Bowl. Is he a Raider?
Yes, he's a Raider. He's gone. He's on his last. What is this? The last ride. He's on his last ride.
Melvin Ingram.
We get ready.
We mentioned him. Stephon Gilmore with the Patriots made the Pro Bowl. And last but not least,
Clowney, right?
I thought Clowney was a bust. Remember haters? Remember he was a bust a couple years ago? He's made
paid next year.
Made the last 2 Pro Bowls. He's a beast.
All right, man. That's
all
right.
So but back to last ride, folks. So when you talk about last ride, Dak Prescott, is he on the hot seat of Dallas? Getting a lot of criticism.
I ain't gonna say he's
do they look for a quarterback?
Ride,
is he the guy or is he not the guy?
He's not. This is not his last ride.
This weekend is the last ride for the Redskins. That music is so loud. I like it though. So the Redskins, if they lose this week or if Dallas wins, they eliminate.
They might win though with this Josh Johnson.
Matter of fact, the Eagles will be eliminated if Dallas wins Sunday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or Tampa Buccaneers. Jameis Winston and company. Dallas wins, they in. I'm a Cowboys fan.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you, Jameis Winston's on his last ride.
Good point. I think
Fitzgerald is definitely not on his last ride.
He won't be there though. He don't
want to be there.
He always goes to another team.
He wants to go to the highest paying, sorriest playing team.
Speaking of also with the last ride category. Now, let's talk Patriots now. Brady finally now at the point where he's finally at 40, almost 41 years old? Is he about to go down?
Don't count Brady out.
Gronkowski's on.
I've seen a lot of Marvel movies. When you count the hero out, that's right. When they come back. The Avengers always win.
Now, Gronkowski looks like he's on his possible last leg. The injury's starting to mount up, man. He doesn't look like the same player as Gronkowski in his last ride. And he mentioned retirement, remember, a year ago.
Listen, man, when you got Tom Brady, a whisper in your ear changes a whole lot.
Yeah, but
Tom Brady was down with the mafia.
Right. I don't know that.
He makes you play better.
Listen, the Patriots as a team, so they're probably not gonna have.
They still got Josh Gordon out there.
Who Brady can't seem to get the ball to.
Not yet, man. Not yet. This is a Belichick. This is what Belichick wants you to do. He controls your thought process.
Your favorite in the AFC is who? It ain't the Patriots.
It's not the Patriots.
Right.
No. So, but I can see them in the AFC Championship.
Most years around about December,
it's the Patriots. In the AFC Championship.
Okay, who you got?
Losing to the Texans.
Connie Lovett Thompson, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all there tuning in. Melvin McCray Jr. always
Flood.
Bobby Robinson,
my brother
thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all there. So who you got? You say they're gonna play, and I ask you who your favorite in the NFC is.
The Texans.
Make a stand, man.
Texans. I said they're gonna lose to the Texans.
The Texans in the
AFC Championship.
That's your favorite coming out of the AFC.
AFC Championship.
I still got the Chiefs, although the Texans is a good argument for the Chargers or the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs, Chargers, or Texans are a good argument, but right now I'm still saying Chiefs. They're not the same team without the running back who rightfully got suspended. But they're not quite the same. But I still think the Chiefs, Mahomes, and the defense is good enough. They got the safety back who had the cancer issue. He's back. 29. He's back. He's back and played well the other night. Although, they're not as down. The points aren't. They're not averaging 30+ points a game like they were. One thing about NFL football, as the weather gets colder, all the fireworks kind of die down a little bit. Tanya Atchison, thanks for tuning in as well. So, jumping off the last thing from it tonight, right now, it just started about 30 minutes ago. Gamecocks, Virginia. Frank Martin.
They got a chance.
Frank Martin, defensive-minded team, struggles on offense, playing against a Virginia team who's always top 4 or 5 team in the nation.
Somebody gonna have to hit them buckets.
So the game is at Colonial Life Arena. I'm sure it's a frenzy over there. It's a madhouse. This is a game Carolina needs. They need to steal a major win going into the SEC play because they dropped a couple games they should have won early. If this team doesn't make at least the NIT this year, I think you can expect Frank Martin to be a little bit on the hot seat. I don't think he should be fired. I'm a Frank Martin guy. Well, if they don't make at least NIT this year, I think, right, and that's the question.
Can you bring in?
And that's the
Frank Martin right now.
But that doesn't stop people from putting coaches on the hot seat. That's a good question. That don't mean you won't be on the hot seat.
But listen, sometimes you don't want to put people on the hot seat. Certain attitudes.
Well, that comes from the media and fan base. Fan is short for fanatic, which means they're not using logic necessarily. It's emotional. So that don't mean it's right, but people put coaches on the hot seat all the time.
It's about getting recruited.
Right. And I think the Lawson kid, the Deshaun kid that came out of Huntington Prep, he's good athletes there. Silver's not having quite the year a lot of people thought he would have as a senior. He's a pro prospect.
Get a center?
Silver,
real live. No, I'm talking about like one of them 7'2" guys. Like, I can't say Shaq, but
that makes you a center.
Just a 7'2" guy that can block and grab rebounds.
We chilling,
Let's
Melvin.
start with that. Melvin,
you got a topic? Melvin, here's what the topic is. So it's got to be that? Flood. Lewis Flood, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Lewis Flood. That's a cool name.
I went to high school for Lewis Flood.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. He's tall.
Really?
Like I was speaking.
Right? He's Flood? Really,
I still don't think he can dunk.
That's not good. Don't blow
He
him
was
out like
tall,
that.
but I don't know if he can dunk.
If he really tall and can't dunk, then that's another issue. Sharon Gregory Mills, my homegirl from Chesterfield. High school buddy. Good to see you, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in. Marty Quick, thanks for tuning in as well. Appreciate you as well out there. So, let's talk a little bit about some things that happened. We haven't been here in a few weeks, man. So a lot of things have taken place in major sports. I know you want to talk about LeBron. The Lakers, by the way, have the 4th best record in the Western Conference. It's not a great record. It's 18-13. But did you see this coming? You're supposed to be a Lakers fan, but you ain't
LeBron. Not being good.
Fourth best record.
Them being 4th best.
Did you see them before?
I can see him in between 4 and 6.
Okay. So talk about LeBron. I know you have some LeBron.
He got blocked the other day, man. I was just saying, I was telling you earlier how much he sucked. Some more. You know what I'm saying? 30 points is not enough. I'm going to need you to flesh that out a little bit more, saying he sucks. I need your money more. No, that's enough. Saying people sucks is just such a great statement that you don't have to say.
No. You're an analyst. Anybody say that? You're on camera, though, so you got to
30 points ain't enough, LeBron. Do more. Do more. He's falling off.
You can't say just that. You got to say
what?
Anybody say that?
No, anybody. I'm more than anybody. I said it.
Why is he?
It's because I said
you hate LeBron. Just admit it. Say it. Look at the camera. Say you.
I hate LeBron.
So it's personal.
And
it has nothing to do with knowing basketball. He just hate
LeBron.
All right.
So, what's wrong with that?
I want you to admit you hate LeBron.
I hate LeBron.
So you're not really analyzing basketball. You're in your feelings. You're in your feelings about LeBron.
He sucks.
You're in your feelings a little bit.
I'm happy he got blocked.
Yeah, blocked. Okay. So how about the year he's having?
I'm not even watching.
27. So,
what? I'm not watching, man.
But you saw him get blocked though.
That's all I see. The highlight, man. That was enough. It came on my phone.
So we did AFC. We did our favorites in AFC. We didn't do NFC. But let's stay in basketball for a minute. Right now, the best record in the West is the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, I can see that. They got a squad.
Most people didn't see that coming.
They got a squad. They good on 2K too.
Jokic is the real deal. JOKIC, the center.
He is a beast. He's a beast.
They got good guys around him.
And he got role players. Who is that? Jamal. What's his name?
Yeah.
Then you got Gary something or other. I don't know. Nobody knows the Denver's players' name. But they just signed Nick Young, right?
Okay, and what?
That's another shooter.
He does. Nick Young doesn't bring as much value to that team as that water bottle.
He got a ring.
Right, and he brought no value there.
He got a ring.
He's irreplaceable. So my good friend Tanya Atchison brought a topic to the table that I was actually circling back around. Tell you this is good. Watch out. Watch what a pro I am. So we did the AFC favorite. We did best. We did people who are maybe on their last ride. So I'm serving the NFC to come all the way back around. And she mentioned Cam Newton. Cam Newton already had his last ride. He's shut down for the rest of the season.
That is crazy.
So the two topics
sucks.
So the two. That's your really. We getting he sucks again? Can we?
Him too. Him too. He said, anywhere's girls.
If Chad was doing the show by himself, it would be a 2-minute show, y'all.
He said couple people suck, and
it'd be 28 minutes of silence.
It'd just be a list of people.
And it'd be 28 minutes of silence.
It'd be 30 minutes, and it'd be just a list of people. You better hope your name is on that
Once you say he says,
I will put your name.
28 minutes of silence.
Say something else.
It's 28 minutes of silence. 28 minutes of silence after he sucks. And we all said, look at it. Hey, he sucks.
He sucks.
Cam Newton shut down, right? The shoulder. The shoulder's been a problem all year. Most people can look at him and see the strength wasn't on the throws. The other question with the Panthers is twofold. Is Ron Rivera on his last ride? Is he going to be fired? Is he going to be fired?
He don't ever look like he's calling no good plays, man. He always had that face like he's never had. He's never excited.
The struggle that... What's up, Marty? Quick. The question is, what's up, CLQ? I think I shouted you out earlier. So, yeah, Bobby, I already shouted out. It's 4 Gamecocks. I just shouted them all out on air earlier. It's actually 4 Gamecocks in the Pro Bowl. So Chad, here's the thing. Here's the dilemma that Ron Rivera had. And I don't necessarily say I feel for him, but I do kind of understand where he is. So he's fighting for his job, according to what the media is telling you. He may be fighting for his job. Yet your best player, your best chance to win needs to be shut down.
Yeah.
So if he needs wins to save his job, he shut down Cam for the last couple of games.
There was nothing he could do.
3 games.
He ran them too long already. He been ran them too long.
And that's the question. So, but now it makes sense.
Now Cam's gonna say get him out of here.
They were not mathematically eliminated. And still they have a 1% chance.
They set him down on the last play of the game like 2 weeks ago. Because he couldn't throw the long ball because his shoulder.
Which tells you he should have probably shut it right.
He needs to retire.
But Rivera is he was in a bad spot.
He ain't been good since that card.
So he rolled him out there and took a chance on winning this game. They want to say they're still in the hunt. But he rolled him out there and he looked pretty much horrible. And you can see in the post-game press conference, he knows he played horrible. He knows he's hurt. He's trying not to complain, but yet it's obvious. So he's in a tough spot. I get it. He's in a tough spot. With all that being said, McCaffrey
is a beast.
He's a
beast. You can put a team around him by himself.
He's a great. Yeah, but here's the problem. He's a small back that they're using a lot. Big backs don't last long in the NFL. You worry about McCaffrey's longevity. He's taking a lot of hits, man. I always use the situation of Larry. I get the name again. Larry Johnson with the Chiefs. He had 2 seasons when he ran the ball like 400 times, and then poof.
And then Priest Holmes came.
Right, but he had to because my man was done.
Yeah, but that's what they were doing with the Chiefs. They
ran Priest Holmes to death, and then what happened?
And he was gone.
Poof.
Then they had somebody else after that.
Right. So
they had one more after that.
Yeah, my man is. I'm so bad with names right now. He been set out for a year and he's back now. He's just signed with another team. But anyway, Jamal
Wilkes.
Jamal. Remember that, Jamal Wilkes? But anyway, my point is they blow him out. So now we're about McCaffrey. They're going to use McCaffrey throwing the ball. He's headed for a season. Now I don't know what Cam out, but he was headed for a season to be one of the few backs in NFL history with 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving. Roger Craig did it a couple times with he's like the pioneer of that stat.
Oh yeah,
Roger Craig did it, yeah. And then you remember the Chargers, LJ. He did it a couple times back in the day. He's now commentator on HBO. But my point is, McCaffrey might be shortening his career with all this, and it's going to be even more so with Cam out. So the next 2 games, they're going to really run him. And you wonder if this kid 3 or 4 years down the line, is he going to be even healthy enough to play, or if he's going to be in the league?
I think it'll be all right.
A lot of hits.
They did it with Jon Stewart, but I think they're going to get a new coach. They'll be all right. Once they get a new coach, they'll be all right, man. Somebody can
Jamal Charles, yes, Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles. That is exactly what it was.
I don't know why I'm blacking out, man. Jamal Charles.
They had some talent. The Chiefs have had some fast, good talent on this.
But their situation is kind of like the Saints of all.
It just sucks in Kansas City.
Great offense, bad defense.
It's a terrible city.
Yeah, great offense, bad defense. They can't. You got to have both moderately good at the same time. The Bears right now have a dominant defense.
They had a pretty good defense last year.
If the Bears get enough offense, then they'll be straight. But they had your boy quarterback. Show him. Check down. Charlie.
Killed them.
Check down. So by the way, thank you to your Raiders for beating the Steelers the other week.
Ah man.
And then they went back to form. Then they went back to who they are this week, right?
Yeah.
And you still like Gruden? You happy with Gruden?
Yeah, I'm very happy with Gruden. I think listen, ask me this next year, this time. So I don't know if he's not doing what I think he's doing by this time next year, I'm upset with him. So I think we got a good formula
got 3 wins
in
now?
play. Yeah, we got 3.
Y'all paid him $33 million per win now?
Nah, that's just getting started.
$33 million.
Got 3. Hey, we could get 5. We could get 5.
That's a lot of money per win.
All right, we can get 5. We only won off them last year. You didn't do that bad, and you pulled it in strong at the end.
But you don't pay some
with nobodies. We got all these last. What I'm saying is we got this last win against the Steelers. You can't set the house on fire. We beat the Steelers with nobodies, and I'm not even gonna say it's nobodies because I'm gonna break this down for you. Cook made a Pro Bowl. Here goes a moment of analyzation. We got 4 great players on the Raiders defense. Maurice Hurst, Arden Key,
the other dude,
Conley, the cornerback
from Georgia,
and Whitehead in the middle.
That's it.
That's where we starting from. We got three draft picks coming up.
Speaking of last
we're about to have the highest salary cap. We about to have the highest room salary cap, man. We about to spend some money.
Speaking of last ride, by the way, the title of this show is Last Ride for 2000.
You want to get paid? Come to Las Vegas.
Is it Derek Carr's last ride as a starting quarterback?
Next year will be his last ride. Next year will be his proving point. If he can't pull it off next year, we getting rid of him.
Oh, look at my girl, Tanya. Look at Tanya representing. Tanya got another question before we go to a quick break for a moment. Before we do that, Tanya wants to know, the Steelers Super Bowl contenders are too inconsistent. Yeah, that. Too inconsistent. The secondary is still garbage.
You think so?
Ben Roethlisberger is too inconsistent. I don't think the Steelers are legit Super Bowl contenders.
Why, because they lost to us?
No, because the games they lost to what? They're tied to the Browns. On and on and on. They're like this. They're like this. The running back situation, they're playing the third running back now, although Connor will come back. To me, Roethlisberger hasn't been as sharp as he needs to be. They're not for all the hype about Antonio Brown. He hasn't got the catches he normally gets.
Yeah, I have not heard his name.
But again, the defense.
Juju.
But Juju's coming up. Smith-Schuster. But the defense has been. In some games they look like, who are these guys? Some games they're like the dominant. When they get to the quarterback, they're like the old, sack happy Steelers defense, and they can be dominant. But some games, man, their points they give up chunk yardage and they make a lot of penalties. And that looks like a lack of discipline. I think the other things on that team point to lack of discipline. I hope Thomas not in trouble.
He looks mad on the side.
I hope Thomas not in trouble. Can we go to a break?
Even though he never smiles.
We're going to take a quick break. And then we'll
S&M Realty of South Carolina is your premier real estate broker. When you are ready to buy, sell, or invest, contact Karen Alexander at 803-445-7185 for all your needs. She will assist you in finding the perfect home for you and your family. Contact Karen Alexander today at 803-445-7185. 20 years of experience in the business. Karen Alexander is your realtor. 803-445-7185. S&M Realty of...
You on camera? Chad was just doing something like the robot. I'm not sure. I think that's a robot Chad is doing before his time, but I've been on a campaign for the last 30 years to bring the robot back. Anybody want to join me on my campaign to bring back the robot? Help me out. I'm trying to bring it back. I got moved.
It's real.
I get to swing it on.
I can't do all that.
Man, I don't mess with me with no robot.
That's tight.
You know what I'm saying?
You still got it.
I can do the old I can do the old Jackson 5 3-stage breakdown too. Don't challenge me. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas to everyone. We won't be on before Christmas again. Happy New Year, Happy Holiday, all that. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that. Whatever you got going on, I want you to be happy, whatever it is. Happy. This is Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. We're here once a week, 30-minute show, 30-minute-ish. Chad the Barber right there. I'm Stacey Huff, the Huffster. I want you to join us. We're going to come to you with some sponsorship packages. I want you to keep the show flowing, and we're going to grow this thing, and we all going to make your business rich and make us happy at the same time. So, with all that being said, We'll circle back to football in a minute, Chad, but I want your thoughts. We touched on NBA. Let's go back around.
The Greek Freak.
Let's go back around.
I thought I was about to ask me a question.
Well, go ahead and talk about the Greek Freak.
I just thought you were about to ask me who's the best. The Greek Freak is the best player in the league right now, man. He's dunking on everybody, man.
But that's what makes you the best player, dunking on people.
Just because you're unstoppable. Like LeBron used to be.
Yeah. Loretta Daly, thanks for tuning in. Loretta Daly, I need to talk to you. My old bracelet broke. The black one, black and gold. I need to talk to you about the bracelet.
It's Christmas. Get him another.
Yeah. I gotta talk to you. She makes them. By the way, she got good. She makes. Yeah, I need.
Get everybody.
It broke again.
What size you with?
That's right there.
Okay.
So the Greek Freak's your guy. That's your guy.
Greek Freak is my man right now. I'm running with the Freak. He ain't gonna be on another team though. I would like to see him come to LA.
Which is one of the reasons I want to get back to the NBA. I want to take some props for myself and talk about last rides again and double. I always try to merge this thing back together. I went on a campaign. You remember this because you and I were doing an ESPN radio show a couple of years ago, and I started a campaign to free the Brow out of New Orleans, get him out of New Orleans. The market's too small. He needs to be on a winning team. He needs to be on one of the big market cities, one of the coast. With a Hollywood type, one of those championship teams, free to Brown. So now the word is he wants to come out. He's privately made it known he wants to leave. He doesn't have that much help around him. He needs to be on a team that can attend to a championship. So now the rumors. So LeBron was asked yesterday about the rumors of getting Davis to LA. That would make a lot of sense. But the problem with the Lakers has been They don't want to give up those young boys.
Yeah.
To get LeBron, everybody can go but LeBron.
No, man.
Everybody can go but LeBron. You can have everybody.
No, man.
Family members.
I don't even know if that'll work.
LeBron and Anthony Davis.
I don't see that work.
Anthony Davis is an MVP caliber player in his prime. He's a multi-talented player. He's a two-way player, which means he's a dominant on the defense. So he needs to be moved to, and I think LA is going to be the spot. But he needs to be on a contender. He deserves to be on a contender.
Yeah, he does deserve it. I think he needs to go to the Celtics.
So why you mention Miami earlier then? They're not a contender. What are you talking
Miami?
about? What are you talking about?
Miami can turn into a contender.
What is this guy? Who is this?
If he go out there with Whiteside, I can see that working better than him and LeBron.
Him and Whiteside? Don't they do the
and they in the East. They don't have to see nobody to
I thought Toronto was so dominant.
Not with him not with him going to.
Oh, wait a minute. By the way, earlier I said that Denver has the best record in the West. The best record in the East is Toronto. Now I thought it would be Boston or Philadelphia. I was wrong. A lot of people were wrong.
I told you.
Kawhi.
I did.
You did. And you know I'm giving you
back when he was laughing.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope nobody said anything funny.
But I think we can make some predictions now that we've seen some things that might work.
Make one.
I'm looking at Dallas making playoffs.
You like Luka?
I do.
Luka's nice.
I think he's about to take over.
Luka's nice,
that
man.
little section.
The NBA is needed. Let's be honest. Let's just be real.
He is up.
I'm 800 pounds.
And they got a squad.
So I'm gonna say what y'all won't say. I'm gonna say it. The NBA has needed a Larry Bird for a long time.
Yeah.
Luka might be your best shot.
And he might be a good mix between white chocolate and Larry Bird.
Right.
Like he got moves,
white bird, chocolate bird,
white chocolate bird,
chocolate bird. That's not what she said. She didn't say that. Chocolate bird,
white Larry.
That even worse. How? That's
better than white chocolate bird. Just white Larry.
Chocolate.
Larry Duca.
We got to work on it a little bit. We'll get back to you on that in 2019. We got to work. I go back to the lab with them. Wow. Who we got out here? Oh yeah, y'all give us some comments. We got a few more minutes left. We got about 8 minutes of show left. Let us know what you think. Again, I haven't had an update. If you don't go to ESPN to see if you look up the Gamecocks score. I'm trying to monitor the comments here. The Gamecocks trying to hang with Virginia. Virginia's one of the top 10 teams in the nation. I think they're top 5 right now. By the way, Duke is not number 1. I did want to comment on the whole Zion thing at Duke. I'm a Zion guy. I covered Zion at the Chick-fil-A here. Saw him play many times. He's a South Carolina kid. RJ Barrett is trying to outshoot the Zion hype. He shoots the ball every time he touches it. His selfishness cost him a game against Gonzaga, and it might cost him an NCAA tournament. RJ Barrett is trying to make sure he gets he wants to be the number 1 draft pick.
38-31. I'm sorry, man.
That ain't bad. We in there.
Virginia.
That's okay. Carolina's in there. They're striking this. A close loss to Virginia would tell me something. It won't help them in the RPI. It won't help them with the posters, but it will show me something because Virginia's a team that's, they make the tournament every year lately. They actually won the ACC last year. They're 17-1, one of the best records ever in the ACC. But we got eliminated. Also, the first number 1 seed to ever lose to a 16 seed. So Virginia, lack of offense can be a problem. So this game was never going to be high scoring. But I will say this, that's a tough, proven team. If South Carolina can hang with them, it will show me something. Speaking of Carolina, North Carolina beat Gonzaga.
Covering the spread.
North Carolina beat the same Gonzaga team that beat Duke, but they beat them at home. It was at home, though. But they beat them by 10. Don't sleep on my heels. Don't sleep on my heels.
I've heard that y'all ain't got a chance in that. I'm just letting you know.
The Heels and Duke will be a good game once again. It's always a powerful game when they play the home and homes up in ACC. So I think this year will be no different. Duke has a talent advantage, of course, but North Carolina has talented senior players, right?
Hitting heads on the rim.
Yeah. You saw that last night. Zion like he was going to bust his head on.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You got to say, man, he is explosive.
He is, man.
That's the most explosive athlete I've ever seen in person.
He's jumping ridiculously.
I'll share that. Oh, a couple of things, promotional points I want to hit. Go support the Metro, the Columbia Metro All-Star Game, football game. Coach Perry Parks. If we had more than 30 minutes show, I was going to have him on as a guest, but he has a lot to say, and I didn't want to. I'll do it for him. Short show. I didn't want to have a short interview with him, but go support the game. Noon start, I believe, at Irmo Stadium. It's for the All-Star, some senior All-Stars after the Shrine Bowl, after the North-South. Players from this area. It's a lot of good players out there. It's a lot of kids with D1 offers. Some Ridgeview kids on there, some Lugoff Elgin kids, Spring Valley, Brooklyn kids, all over. And they're going to play Saturday at noon, the Metro, it's first annual Metro All-Star football game Saturday. Go support support that. Coach Perry Parks, Ridgeview head coach, put this together, and the kids in Columbia needed this, and it's right on time. Go support that game. It's going to be on the radio on WPUB out of Lugoff. My man Tyler Cup will be on the call. WPUB, go look it up. I think it's 102 point. I don't know. WPUB out of Lugoff. We have the game on radio. So go check that out. Also, Chick-fil-A Classic starts next for the first time ever, and I've worked every year at Chick-fil-A since I first started. This is the first year ever. It's after Christmas. Usually it would have been this week right here. It's usually the week lead up. But Richmond 2 school schedule, the calendar, they don't get out of school till Friday. And it's a 4-day tournament. They don't do anything on Sunday because Chick-fil-A don't do anything on Sunday, even a basketball tournament. So there was not enough days before Christmas after the 21st with Sunday break. So they couldn't do it. So it starts the 26th.
Oh, I can catch it.
26th through 29th, the Chick-fil-A Classic. And it's going to be loaded, man. I just had a meeting over there with them. Got a booklet. Some of the best players in the nation. You got 20 to 30 of the top ranked kids in the nation. One of the top ranked 9th graders, a kid named Wiseman out of Memphis. One of those kids that Penny Hardaway's after. He's trying to put that whole Memphis party back together. He's a 9th grader. He's nice, man. 6 foot tall. He's supposed to be so nice with the basketball name. Last name Wiseman. I think it's James Wiseman. He's good. But they got some of the top seniors in the nation. Going to be some of the top juniors. They're going to be there. Google the ChickFilAClassic.com website.
Gotta get there early.
It's going to be and in one bracket. In one bracket though, of so-called local teams, some players from the best ball in the nation. Dorman High School, the defending 5A champions, is in the same bracket with Gray Collegiate, defending 2A champion, which is also the same bracket with Ridgeview, the defending 4A champions. Keenan is in that bracket as well. So 4 teams right here in South Carolina, 3 of them in the Metro, in the same bracket. So they got to battle each other during that tournament to come out and win that bracket. It's going to be nice, man. I talked to Coach Zach Norris of Keenan just yesterday. He's excited, fired up. He's got a point to prove. Keenan had a little bit of an off year last year. He likes the team. He has got a lot of really good pieces. Dylan Jones on that team, junior, who's been offered by Frank Martin at USC, and a couple of kids on there that are really getting a lot of good looks. It's a team that Keenan usually puts out there. They play hard, they play fast. Ridgeview brought back everybody from a state champion last year. They played Oak Hill twice. Got season was up in Oak Hill a week ago last Wednesday. I was up there with them, and they've been battle tested. So they're going to be there. Norman, of course, want to have 2 of the best players in the state, and PJ Hall, the 6'9" kid, and then Miles Tate, who people call a young Chris Paul, CP3 kid at point guard. He's really nice. And again, so it's gonna be good. Also, shout out to some of the ranked teams in the area. Spring Valley Girls, #1 in the 5A girls. Wow. Ridgeview, #1 in 4A boys. Blythewood, #3 in 5A boys. Out of the area, of course, Dorman's #1. Gray Collegiate, #1 in 2A boys. Okay. Even though Jawan Gary transferred out to Liberty Heights, they're still ranked up there. So a lot of props to a lot of good teams out here. In the area. If I'm leaving anybody out, I apologize. Westwood girls, number 2 in girls 4A. They're really good. They really got 3 or 4 girls.
You're pretty good at keeping up with that, man.
That's what I kind of do, man. What's up? That's right, Jeff Jones. Good to see you on here.
Chesterfield represent.
Yes, sir. Chesterfield represent. And officer and a gentleman. Good to see you, Brother Jones. My man, good dude. We were in band together, hung out party. It was a good time. It was good. Dwayne, the Real Estate Thompson, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, my man. You got it. Any good basketball this week? Yeah. Other than Frank Martin in Virginia the other night, some high school teams are still playing. There's a girls tournament that starts at Ridgeview tomorrow night. Some of the best girls team in the area will be playing tomorrow night, Friday, and Saturday. I'm announcing 3 or 4 of those games over there. Just check your paper, man. Check your local list. And some of the high school teams have taken a break off, especially those playing the Chick-fil-A Classic. Like Ridgeview has no games this week, but they played like 3 games last week. They played Blythewood, Spring Valley, and then went to Oak Hill in Virginia, which was almost 4 hours away. And there was a 3-foot snowstorm up there. It was beautiful weather. Beautiful scene up there. They see that gym where all that history has been had up there. So my son played B team at Ridgeview. He got to be on the court. They lost a narrow game. The JV lost a narrow game. Of course, the varsity lost by a good little bit. Oak Hill as a kid, Greg Anthony's son, Cole Anthony, #1 player in the nation.
Oh, Greg Anthony's son.
He's nice, man. He's a guard. He dunks on your passes, does whatever.
Greg Anthony was a beast.
Yeah. His son, Cole, is the
Cole
Christian Brown from Columbia's on that team up at Oak Hill now. He had about 4 or 5 Showtime dunks in that game as well. So, final thoughts, Chad, before we get up out of here, man. Your thoughts on the NFL. Any final thoughts for the end of the year? Sports thoughts.
End of the year. NFL, man. Listen, the Raiders just signed Peterman. Hopefully we could do something with Peterman.
Anybody but Kaepernick.
He might start next year.
Anybody but Kaepernick.
He might start next year, man. Peterman. He likes him. Gruden likes him.
Which tells me right now is a problem. He likes anybody, well, yeah.
Hey,
neither Gruden wanted to
let's go Raiders, man. We're going to Vegas.
You ride with Gruden all the way through, huh?
Yeah, man. And then for next year, man, I don't know, man. I'm ready for my cruise on the Super Bowl cruise. And then after that, it's March Madness. After that, it's summertime. Ain't no sports on.
Could be a lot. It's hard to find stuff to talk about.
Motion, and then it's football season again.
We just make up stuff when it's not football season. So we headed down the home stretch. Gamecocks playing, as I said. Go check out the Chick-fil-A Classic next week, December 26th through 29th. It's a female tournament. It's called. I can't get off this to go look it up on my phone, but anyway, it's a female tournament. Over girls basketball, I think Brooklyn Casey's in it. I know Ridgeview's in it. Some of the local teams in it that are really good. Go check them out over at Keenan's girls in it. Go check them out over at Ridgeview High School, starting tomorrow night, and then games Friday afternoon, and then pretty much all day Saturday. Go check that out as well. Go support Metro All-Star Game, Chick-fil-A class. A lot going on, man. If you're really into sports in Columbia, you have no excuse, man. There's always something going on around the clock. Some really good athletes, some really good teams. Westwood boys, by the way, are number 2 in boys first. So Ridgeview 1, Westwood 2, right here in Columbia. We see how it plays out.
It's going to be a big game.
Yeah. They had Russell Jones Jr., the outstanding player. And I think, by the way, when it was OK, I got to see I should have sent a picture and have it put up. I took a picture with Pat Ewing and Bruce Pearl. Pat Ewing was there to check out Big Malcolm Wilson, the 6'11" center at Ridgeview, who's already signed with Georgetown. Okay. And Pat's a big fan of that kid. Obviously, he gave him a scholarship, but he's been in Columbia a couple of times to recruit that kid. But for him and Jeff Cable and Bruce Pearl, the coaches, Cable at Pitt, for them to be at Oak Hill in a 3-foot snowstorm, that means they know the talents there.
They know some talents
and
there.
They didn't hurt Ridgeview to be in the building, though. So if you're trying to play well in front of those guys, you might get on the radar a little bit yourself. So, and I think they had some kids that really showed up well. We're going to say sayonara, peace out, aloha.
Happy 2019.
All that. And for the New Orleans Saints who are looking good, I'll say laissez les bon temps roulé, which is let the good times roll.
I thought
I was doing something little. I was getting out there. For Stacey Hough, myself, Chad the Barber. For the outstanding crew here, Hough and Puff Sports Buzz. Next year we'll have bigger, better, brighter things for you. It's going to be even better. Be safe out there. Buckle up for safety. RIPDH. Keep looking up. All good things come from above, not below. Have a very safe holiday season, and we are out of here.